Mesopotamia was an ancient civilization in the eastern Mediterranean. Mesopotamia means in Greek between two rivers, referring to the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. The area that Mesopotamian civilization organized in was called the Fertile Crescent. Some of the first known people were called the Sumerians. They were credited with the invention of writing, the wheel, and the measurement of time. Basic things we know today, but obscured in the past. The Sumerians were also very well off in agriculture. In 15,000 BC, they had discovered that wheat seeds could be grown into wheat. This meant people didn't have to hunt or scavenge for their rations in return. This led to the dependence ancient civilizations had on agriculture. As far as law and order went, before 3600 BC, it was almost entirely ruled by priests who could translate from the gods, as religion was a huge factor in Mesopotamia. After 3600 BC, kings would rule with influence from the gods, but ultimately they had full control. Mesopotamia was also very fond of learning. Thales of Miletus is famous for saying that water is the first principle from which all else flowed. Intellectual pursuits were valued highly across the region. Schools were said to be as numerous as temples. The Mesopotamians were smart and religious people. Here we see ancient Sumer and its surroundings. To the east we see the Phoenicians, who are famous for deriving most of the English we speak today. We see the famous war Assyrians as we move through the Fertile Crescent. Furthest to the west, nearest to the Persian Gulf, is where Sumer and its cities reside. It is where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers connect, surrounding the cities with resources of high value. The cities that were part of Sumer was Babylon, Umma, Uruk, Lagash, Ur, and Eridu. This is a map of the Fertile Crescent, but in modern day. Ancient Sumer is located in modern-day Iraq. The blue represents rivers. All, if not most, cities are located near it. Civilization surrounded resources to be successful, and it still continues today. For example, Saudi Arabia's oil is a resource that is highly valued and can affect other countries' economies. That's why other countries are in such demand of the resource. Mesopotamian history has a big impact on us today, whether we're driving to school, eating a sandwich, or checking the time. Mesopotamian inventions and intellectual developments see us doing some of the things they did hundreds of years ago. Nonetheless, agriculture is undeniably the most important thing they founded and continued to innovate upon.